Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Mike Williams breaks silence on issues with Aaron Rodgers, Jets. Things did not work out between the New York Jets and wide receiver Mike Williams. After signing a one-year deal for $10 million to join the team this offseason, Williams was shipped off ahead of the NFL trade deadline to the Pittsburgh Steelers. On Wednesday, November 6, he broke his silence on what he believes went wrong during his tenure with the Jets. Obviously going over there after the ACL, not having OTAs, training camp, and all that to get the chemistry right with Aaron Rodgers. He real detailed, like what he like, so I feel like me not being able to go in there and transition as quick probably is what went wrong, Williams revealed to the Steelers' local media. The Jets-Williams pairing was a failure. The good news is the Jets at least recouped a future draft pick, a fifth-rounder in 2025, and saved some cash. ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter revealed on social media that the Steelers, as part of the trade, will take on the remainder of Mike Williams' contract for this season. He will become a free agent at season's end. Williams was coming off of a torn ACL he suffered in 2023 while a member of the Los Angeles Chargers. The Jets signed him in March but brought him along slowly throughout the offseason. That lack of work with Rodgers was obvious during his brief tenure with the team. There is no faking chemistry, you either have it or you don't. That bond is built through practice reps, off-season moments, and of course, live bullets during the season. The Jets didn't have that luxury because of Williams' injury. In 9 games for the Jets, Williams finished with 12 catches for 166 receiving yards. Williams wanted out and the Jets were game for the right price. That came to fruition ahead of the deadline. On the Jets, Williams couldn't get on the field consistently. He appeared in only 53% of the offensive snaps, which is the lowest amount he has participated in since his rookie season in 2017. FA show, for sure yeah, I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I'm a playmaker, I want to make plays, I want to get the ops that you know, Williams said when asked if he is looking forward to getting more reps and chances in the Steelers' offense. I'm going to go out here and work to show that I deserve to be on the field. Mike is a good guy, Rodgers explained during his appearance on The Pat McAfee Show. If this gives Mike more opportunities, that is awesome and we wish Mike well. It most certainly will. The Steelers have a number 1 guy in George Pickens, but who is number 2 in Pittsburgh is still very much up for debate. On the Jets, it is the Garrett Wilson and Davante Adams show. That doesn't leave many targets to go around, which limited Williams' potential impact on the team. He won't have those same issues with the Steelers. Steelers who survived the trade deadline, but are on thin ice. Pittsburgh might not have made any splash moves before the trade deadline passed, but they were active. Fans wanted to see the Steelers' front office support the team's success and invest different capital in return for players that could help them this season. Omar Khan heard your cries for reinforcements and found 2 deals that should help the black and gold for the remainder of the year. Mike Williams landed with the black and gold after weeks of rumors surrounding him and the Steelers. He should provide a legit starting option at receiver and become a down-the-field threat. Preston Smith was the trade that came out of nowhere. Pittsburgh wanted to secure depth at outside linebacker, and they did that by adding Smith. He is a quality veteran guy who rounds out that group nicely. Van Jefferson, trying to find Van Jefferson's fit after the Williams trade is hard to come up with. He has been struggling to keep his job in recent weeks, especially since Calvin Austin III started to come alive. With Williams in the fold, it seems possible that Jefferson will start to see a decrease in snaps. He remains a quality depth option, but it will be up to him to try and overcome the odds and beat out Williams. Jeremiah Moon. When Nick Herbig is back from injury, it seems like Jeremiah Moon could be off the roster sooner or later. The Steelers just added Smith since they were concerned about the depth at outside linebacker behind their 3 pass rushers. That spells doom for a depth guy like Moon. Unless he can become a standout special teams player immediately, he could be cut from Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson enjoys last laugh as Super Bowl winner apologizes to Steelers QB. Russell Wilson enjoys last laugh as Super Bowl winner apologizes to Steelers QB. Russell Wilson has been in inspired form since taking over as the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, leading the team to wins over the New York Jets and New York Giants. Former Super Bowl champion Chris Long has eaten his words after Russell Wilson's impressive stint as the Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback. Since stepping in for Justin Fields, Wilson has steered the Steelers to victories against the New York Jets and New York Giants, throwing 36 of 57 for 542 yards and 3 touchdowns. The 35-year-old has hit his stride, particularly with play-action deep throws to ace receiver George Pickens, adding a new dimension to the Steelers' attack. Despite a decent 4-2 NFL record with Fields at the helm, the quarterback's performance was lackluster. He managed 1,106 yards, 5 touchdowns, and an interception through the air, plus 231 yards and 5 more scores on foot. Yet, Steelers coach Mike Tomlin opted for experience, and Wilson has delivered. Wilson's journey has been a roller coaster since his Denver Broncos days, facing heavy flack post Seattle Seahawks. Long didn't shy away from airing his grievances during the offseason. Russell Wilson is seeing how the other half lives, Long said. He's not only feeling the unfairness of the NFL, but he's also feeling the pressure because he's never had a guy backing him up like this. The minute he doesn't play well, that stadium, that city's gonna turn on him. But with Wilson's stellar performances and the Steelers ruling the roost in the AFC North after 9 weeks, commentator Long has openly owned up to his misjudgment. He said, "I know I've already said this, but I wanted to make sure I said it. This is my public apology tour on one topic, and that's Russell Wilson. I've gotten a lot of things right over the last year. This is one that I didn't get right. Justin Fields didn't do quite enough. And Wilson might be perfect for what they're trying to do. He might be perfect for this coordinator. He might be perfect for taking advantage of the shot opportunities that we didn't even know were there, the play action." Following a bye in Week 9, Wilson and the Steelers got extra prep time as the seasoned quarterback aims to keep at the top of his game. Kicked off by a calf injury incurred just before training camp and retweeted prior to their season opener against the Atlanta Falcons, Wilson had to sit out some early action this 2024 NFL season. Looking ahead, Wilson and the Steelers are geared up for a face-off with the 7-2 Washington Commanders at Northwest Stadium come Sunday, November 10th. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Chris Long? Leave your opinion in the comments.